There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Let's bring this over. I'm back. It's me again. I'm sure you kind of figured that out. I did a little bit of changing like just now before the start of stream. We're gonna continue doing some work on the hey stream. Yes, hello audience. We're gonna keep doing some work on the tavern idea. I do want to do I want to completely change the exterior that I was going for. And I've been thinking about it, and these need to come out. And we go like this, we go like this. We're just gonna do that quick. And then here, center is here. So we're just gonna do that and go here and go here. And then I want to do something like and do something like that and do something like this. Dang it. Dang it. Thank you so much for the first there, Lodi. Appreciates it. Don't know how this is going to work. I'm gonna need to do like some you'll do fine. This is just to put in the other fence post because Kitten, what are you doing? We're just gonna do something like this. Maybe that side won't have one. We'll hang one from like here and maybe one from like here. Kitten, you're fine. You're very needy, Kitten. There, now we have like a hanging chandelier, which I feel will be a better I think the only thing that would be better would be for the top side. Maybe it does need to hang down one more. No, not feeling that. We're just gonna do this, do this, do this. What the? Hey, cat, welcome in. My kitten is on my leg, so I'm stuck here until she moves. That's fair. Curly's in his bed. The kitten has decided to run away. Thank you so much for the bits, Carrie. I greatly appreciate that. I don't know if Carrie has a Twitch channel, but I'm sure we could shout them out. It's easy. It's exclamation point SO space at username. Um, I'm gonna have to revisit this. You do. Well, that is good to know. And we got you looked after there. I appreciate that, Lodi, for taking care of that. I don't know why I did that to begin with when I could have done that. I feel maybe it's too wide. I fell back asleep. I've been live for all of 14 minutes. You missed the race car go vroom around the Nürburgring Touristfahrten, and that is it. That's what I wanted, not that. Ooh. Maybe the birch is just too light. Maybe that's the problem. If I could hit the point. Mod did the mod thing. Yeah, you haven't missed much at all. Kit Kat. Wait, no, I thought you were Bob. Hey, Bob. I probably could have, like, I guess I can't really look at, like... You okay there, girls? I could hang one, like, at a 1 height, and hang one here at 2. I think that looks... I feel this works much better. I think I moved my microphone a little bit the other day. I must have bumped it. I feel like that makes the room feel bigger. Like grander. Doesn't need to be super ornate. Just kind of, just effective. But I ripped down what was here and I ripped off the walls. That's all I did off camera. I'm thinking we're going to do some regular spruce wood. We're going to get some dark oak, some trapdoors dark oak, some dark oak slabs, some fence, some gates. Then I need some cobble deep slate. I need some polished tuff. I need to go here. I need cyan terracotta. And then I think just some regular tuff. Let me put this under every window first. I kind of have an idea in my head, so we should be okay. Yeah, that should work. Maybe I'll do this. I gotta try to figure out how I'm gonna do this yet, but feels like a problem for future, Greggy. Sucks to be that guy some days. Do something like this is going to be like here. So I guess this. Today's going to be like kind of just exterior ideas. So I don't know how much will be learnt because I'm not great on exteriors all the time here. Still learning. Think, nope, that's not how that's gonna work. That's gonna go there. Then eventually we're gonna get to the ceiling portion. Like this, by ceiling I mean the roof. The roof, the roof. Is there a polished tough stair? There is indeed. And then I just need... I don't think we're going to be using that anytime soon. So if I just do this... I'm going to need to use this white stained glass like I was using before, and then it won't be as noticeable that it's doubled up. If anybody has any questions while I'm doing this, just feel free to ask. I'm not going to bite. There are no stupid questions. There might be crazy questions to ask, but, you know, that's okay too. I'll do like this. And you're using where you place blocks when you're texturing. It's literally just to slap them in, see how I feel. Like this, I don't feel is enough. but I can only hold so many things in my hotbar. And I'm gonna need, I guess I could do all the spruce wood. What I could do is I could do all the windows. Keep hitting the wrong button. Because I feel like occasionally in here, but yeah, it really is just, okay, why the double glass? Because the wall is 5 blocks thick. Like the thickness of how thick the wall is. I'll just do this quick because I can get those back easily. This is the absolute outer edge. This is the absolute inner edge. What do I call a line of rabbits hopping backwards? I don't know. I feel that is well above my pay grade to know. I do the double glass because it is 5 thick. And without the glass here, it would just look really sunk in. And I'm using panes. If I was using glass blocks, maybe. But I like there being like a little ledge. What do you call a line of a receding hair that is gold? I don't know what I was expecting. But that's good. You haven't seen it done before. Oh, okay. Well, the whole everything on the hotel is double glassed. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Wait, where do I want this to be? I save dirty jokes for in person. I've noticed in the hotel, I was gonna ask why the double panes. It's literally just because the walls are so thick. Oh, I didn't get that. Bang bang. But yeah, there's no like crazy reason. It's just it was one of your screenshots. Well, now you know. One, two, yeah. It just helps to make things because if I went to this window and I took that out, now it looks too deep. And even if I use glass blocks, it would still seem too deep. What did I get rid of? Oh, I got rid of that. And when it comes to where different blocks get placed. It's just kind of... However... Well, yeah, like, real windows would have ledges, so why can't my Minecraft windows have ledges? And we can put some cyan terracotta down here. Maybe that can fill in this section here. Oh, there's a... I can throw in some just regular tuff like that. Maybe here. Don't like how this one turned out. Not quite sure how I like this one. Nope, that needs to be there, and that's there, and then that's a 2 wide there, so that's not terrible. Go like this. Now we just got to do this side for the exterior. I thought about just making it so it was only 3 wide, but making it twice as wide is just kind of the way it needs to look, because we're going to end up with something like this here. This here. Dang it. I still don't know how the entrance to this building looks. That's about where I'm at with this. Stream on your birthday for your birthday? Stream on Saturday for your birthday? That'll be fun. Working from the inside out. Yes, there is great benefits working from the inside out. There's also the terrible thing of like, you could build something like this and be like, okay, this is what I want, and then just, you can build from the outside in and then just deal with the limitations that you have for the room. Or you can build from the inside out and have, you know, exactly what you want the interior to look like. I really like that lantern versus having ceiling lights, honestly. Once you know how you want the room to look, then it's just like, well, I'll just figure out how the... And when you're inside, you can't tell that it's double paned. So... it's just nice having, like, inside it's going to be the white wall, and I will be doing, like, the texturing with calcite and concrete powder and such. And then the exterior is kind of this darker look to it. Well, that's what I didn't do. That's why that looks so weird. do that, and then this one's a... Go like that. Dang it. I'm just filling in. I hate leaving little pockets where mobs can spawn in because I don't want to listen to a zombie. Guess I could do something like artistic with the corner. Put this right there, and I could change... And something like this. Oh, bottom still that. Texturing really just comes down to feel and how you feel it should look, honestly. It just something like this. So easy. It's I don't know what to tell you. Oh, that's why I need that. Maybe that. Maybe we'll do this along the bottom. Just like some sort of fancy look thing. It's a lot of practice. It's no different than someone that can paint or bake or write, draw. Avoid making faces. If you look hard enough anywhere, you'll see faces in any piece of work, honestly. So I wouldn't worry about it. One day chicken, next day feathers type thing. I'm fairly certain this is Ian Astbury, but I just have that it's when things explode, so I don't know for sure. Guess that's what I could do here too. I could like put these in. No, I'll get something else for the bottom as like the foothold. I will probably, like last time I spent 4 hours making the interior. This week, like today, I'll probably spend over 4 hours just trying to decide on how I want the exterior to look. There's a joke in the automotive world of things. There's a meme because it was always like the big thing was always, you know, making budget horsepower from whatever, and it was someone made a meme out of it, and they were like, yeah, today we're gonna show you the budget way to make 300 horsepower with $30,000 worth of tools nobody else has. That there, and then some polished, and one of those, like that. There is no right way, wrong way for texturing things, just however you want it to look. I'm not 100% sold on this yet, so I'll be right back. Have to go pick up my brother from work. Okay, have a safe drive. Hang on a second here. Gotta rotate my phone back. Is it just... There's just like dead silence for a bunch of times, so I think people have their own way of doing it personally. Exactly. Like I just kind of do it how I do it. Don't know 100% what I'm putting at the bottom yet, so that's good. Why is this one not as deep? We'll do this. Ah, that's why. Oh, yeah, that's not where this goes. This comes out one more. See, I still make mistakes. I'm not infallible. I don't know what you guys talk about, how I'm supposed to be supposedly good at this. I can still make rookie mistakes. Mistakes don't mean you aren't good. I mean, depends how many mistakes you make. No, it definitely was not a trapdoor, it was a slab. Okay, so that goes there, and then I need that, and then it goes like that, and then like that. I think that's how it goes. Happy little. There are no mistakes. Just non-favorite ideas. I mean, also true. Okay, I need this because I need to fill this in. And sometimes you can change up the colors. You can have like a green color on the one side and then a different color on the inside. So that the, like, from in here, you can't tell that it's double paned glass with the white stained glass. Unless you're standing somewhere like this where you can see the edge of the two different blocks touching. But like as you look around, you can't notice that it's double pane anywhere. This looking right, looking good, looking okay. I gotta put trap doors. Fantastic. Oh, thank you. I'm honestly just winging this. I had an idea, but my brain is not. It's all like, no, I told you earlier, and I was too busy to have written anything down, so my brain is just like, yeah, that's not my problem. I don't know how I'm continuing it this way. That is kind of the issue. I mean, I suppose I could do something like this and just do bang and then bang. How wide is this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That looks so awkward. I guess if I bring it back 1 and 1. Brain's all like, nah, I told you. You don't get to know anymore. I told you once. And the detain on the terracotta. I am confused. I think I need to, so I need 1, 2, so this is going to be here, here, and then it's a trapdoor, and then 1, 1. Oh. Like that, like that. See, the easy part, the easy part is just the interior. How do I do this? 1 over and then 1 over. So off this, we do 1 like this, this. And this is like this. And like this. Oh. I'm just kind of making a giant box right now, trying to square this in. So it doesn't really have any uniqueness to it. But I can on this side. So this just is going to just continue this way. We're just going to connect it up. Okay, well, problems already. Ugh. That's not what I wanted to do, but we're just gonna clear the inventory for a second. Yeet. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta yeet a thing because things just are not gonna work. Okay, where does this drop down? Where can I like mark this somehow with something? Okay, here's the top height for this side. So if I that clears that. So if I drop dang it. Build with trapdoors, they say. It'll be fun, they say. Okay, so get rid of all the blocks I don't need. Okay, so this is under here. Am I doing it? Just have it as an overhang? I could, but it just doesn't line up nicely is the problem. I'm doing it like that. I don't know why I'm doing it like that, but I'm doing it like that. Get ready to die. I could do it like this twice, and then because this whole portion of the tavern inn needs to be built and or designed. So if I do it this way, there's a trap door, and then 1, 2, 1, and 1 there. Now, in theory, these should line up. Shit. I don't know how they're off by 1. Did I make this pillar? I did make this a pillar, so I need to move this pillar over one, and then it would work. Okay, and then this goes like this, and this goes like that. And this is like, no, this is like that, and this is like that. Oh, come on. On the brick? I could. I mean, that would make sense. If I can make it kind of just a match, but now it doesn't quite. No, it'll still match. We can do this. I have much faith. There we go. Oh, that was something before I changed it? Okay. That's fair. We're gonna like that, and we're gonna rip over here, and we need that, we need that, we need that, we need that. I can take out this wall after. It looks good. Enjoying build along with DJ. Even when I like kind of have a moment when I just kind of have to stop for a moment because I'm just like, how am I gonna do this? I still don't have an entrance like even remotely thought of yet for this. This might. Yeah, that's that issue there. Of course it is. trying to make this work. If I go like, I could do this, actually. Oh, that's those. Okay. Actually, if I go with like some oak through here. Let's go like this, and then I go back to here. I need oak, stripped oak, and then some stripped, and then some stairs. And I'm going to want all of this could be green. Let me do something like this. Then we need these. Like this on this side. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Wait, could I? They'll never know. Sure, that can be a bookcase. Because that's interior wall, or like it's... It's not what I wanted to do. And then this, I could... I could do that again. I don't know, we feeling some Eric Thomas or no? I can go either way. Always up for Eric Thomas? Okay. We're going to do this instead, and I don't like the oak up here. After all that, I don't like the oak up here. We want that. Those can go away. We need that. Welcome back. We redesigning things a whole bunch. Dang it. You're so focused. Why is he so focused? Was it the because I'm so focused? I was just I'm just trying to make something that looks pretty for people to be like, man, that looks cool. That's not where that goes. That goes about there. And that's a shitty window. This is going to just be an art wall. Oh. Thank you. Filler blocks. To be fair, I don't think those are actually going to make it to the, like, out the chimney. Okay. Why you do that? Do that, do that. I guess I should do this same trim thing at the bottom here. For consistency's sake, anyway. Falling into place nicely. It is getting there. I won't even lie. It is getting there. It's sometimes it's like I know what I'm doing. I make no, promises that I actually know what I'm doing, but I missed one. We just get over here, we get this done. If it looks good, it looks good. I mean, also true. Shit. Okay. So in an hour and a half today, I have gotten the exterior-ish. That needs to come off. Made some interior changes. I just like the idea of there being like a railing to kind of go over. Let's do... This thing is going to be huge. I don't know if I have the space to build this in my solo world anymore. Actually, we're going to stay with these. And do those details instead. do this, do this, do this, and do... That one was still going like that. Let's I start here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Even if I just said 32 by... One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 27 by 32. We're going to... Hopefully I'm not in a place that's I shouldn't be in. I'm just here because I was going to myrtleate a bunch of skeletons. I don't have anything to wool. We'll take half a stack you. And then we need 27. For those of you that don't watch my YouTube series, this is my solo world. I want to put the... Yeah, there is not enough space here to build that. If I start here... And it's beautiful. Yeah, it is, Yeah, that tavern is not fitting here. I will need to scale it down a little bit because that is big. Like, that is way too big for here, for this space. Um, that's fortune pick. This would need, if I built this tavern somewhere, it would need to go somewhere other than here. Unless I don't have shears, do I? Because this is kind of a pain. I'm having an idea because I have things that need to be built. Shocker. I'm having an idea. Y'all are too kind. I'm trying to not show you what's going to be in the episode coming out on Saturday, because it goes live every second Saturday at 12:15 at Central Standard Time, Saskatchewan. Other than I'd have to spend a whole bunch of time digging up. And this way, a lot. Okay, I got 4 left, so that's 28. So the width is fine. So if I change this for the green, we'll go from the back side wall. And then I don't have to really worry about an exterior. I can just build, like, I can build walls. Those stairs can change. That's easy. So I think we're gonna just worry about making it the entrance, and then the tavern's just gonna end up in here. I'll need to figure out how tall it is. I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of digging in here. And maybe move my portal somewhere else. Or I guess the portal could stay there and I could just keep it kind of blocked off. But I think the tavern's gonna go here, because then it'll be a little bit narrower because I don't have to worry about the double thick wall. So I could take 2 off for the depth. that way, and I could take 2 off this way, which puts it it would put it basically, we take 2 off, so it's here, take 2 off there, and it'd be to this corner and all the way back and all the way across there. So nothing above? No, like I wouldn't need to worry about a roof at all. I wouldn't need to worry about a roof because it would just get built into here. I would still need to make exterior walls a little bit for this front facing area, but you come in off of the passenger ship, because eventually there'll be a passenger ship here. So you come in off the passenger ship, you walk up the dock, and you're greeted by a giant tavern with some rooms in it. Actually, it would take 4 off. The one off the width, which was 27, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be to here and to here. So this could technically stay here. I could just extend it that little bit this way and then just incorporate these stairs. Like you come through the tavern and then you get to go upstairs. So I could do something with the stairs so they, instead of coming out this way, they cut down this way instead. That's definitely not going to dig through things here, Craigie. Yeah, I could have these stairs just kind of come down here instead. Yeah, that would work. We could just put the stairs come straight down here instead of having this exterior focused bit. And then we could just have a grand entrance doorway, and this just cuts straight across here, fills in this whole thing, and then I just dig it up till I've got enough space. So I'll have to figure all that out. So no ceiling or no roof, unfortunately, but I think it'll be okay. Because yeah, it was getting to be way too big here, because it was going to end up being easily going to be, if I do this and we do this. Let's click on the wrong things. Seeing the roof making process. Unfortunately, I went overboard on making it a big interior, and it's just not going to fit. I had ideas for the ceiling, because the downside 32 is to this depth, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So I can take off 2 off of that. And that gets me these stairs, this little bit, and this room and the interior. But if I go for just the height that I need, then one more. 6, 7, 8, 9. Function blocks. Give me this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tall, and I haven't even touched doing a roof yet. So it was going to time for you to bed. Have to be my best behavior for visiting general manager tomorrow. Well, best of luck with that. Hope you have a good Friday. We're at 15 tall. I do this and I just yeah, 15 tall as it stands gets us to cover this, just to this block. And I still need to put a ceiling, like a whole roof on it, which would easily, to have something of this size, would have been in the easily the 10 to 15 block in itself. Let me do this though. What the heck? How did I do that? Just for you guys. Looking at chat will do that? I guess so. Okay, and now if I wanted to do something like, I want this, I want these. And we do something like, yeah, I'm gonna tinker with a roof idea. I make no guarantees it actually works at all. Yeah, it's all about messing around and trying new things and seeing. Because y'all seem so excited about a roof that's never going to happen, so may as well do something. so I don't have to listen to the, oh, you could have done that roof. We go here. I blame me? You blame me? What did you blame me for? I'm just getting bullied in here. My own chat bullying me into doing things. Never go roof designs. Never. So I was looking forward to seeing your process. I made one comment and you're bullying you're bullying us. I blame Kez. Kez was all like, but there's no roof. Actually, this is gonna be Kez too. It's just how it's gonna be. We're just gonna blame Kez. But these ones need to be doubled up, doubled up, doubled up. And all I'd probably really do for like, I don't know how I'd actually do this ceiling, like this roof. It's kind of like, I have no idea, but I would definitely be putting in, if we do this, we can do that. Yes, 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 yes. Do things like that for some overhangs. Bob's in the clear, so, well, this is true. Now we leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I messed that up. Oh well, close enough. Two, three. Is that how many spaces are down here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is still just 3. You could do stuff like that with levers and fence gates. I'll get a different fence gate so they actually like you can actually see them on the, because it is very dark under here. I guess technically they could even be like birch just to kind of like really stand out. Shit. I'm fairly certain this is a detail I picked. I saw that B-Dubs did. I don't think I need the levers. Yeah, it was just an idea to try things. See, you're a better builder than me. The God rays. Not even close. Someone's got to be a better builder than me. Not you. I'm sure it's somebody. Maybe it's John. Yeah, I don't have any idea how I'd actually make this a decent roof, honestly. Unless I did. It's just so boxy. Yeah, I don't like how this roof is already turning out. If I made this a whole lot longer, I could make the peak on the center side here. This is 27, so centered be somewhere like right here. At the flat bit of front, if you have a peak at the lift. Oh no, like it would be like this is just lower because this is a smaller area. So this would be like another area that with a tall ceiling. So I would be doing something like um center is where center is this window right here. Come on. No, not there. I can't explain. It's okay. Let's do this. How do I miss taking these things out? this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And I go like this. Ears bugging me. Okay, so we need this now. We need that. Okay. Oh, dang it. No, I guess this works. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never you mind. Oh, dang it. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. You love an overhang. Yeah. Go like that, go like that. And then we need... Oh. We need this. We need this. We need some of these. Some of that. Oh, well, shit. Probably something like that. And the downside is... I need all of these now. And these and these. Now we just take out all this, and then all of this. Y'all are only going to get half the roof. I shouldn't even say half the roof. You're going to get a quarter of the roof. It's a shame it's a good roof. Well, the roof doesn't have a use anywhere else, is the unfortunate thing. So that's kind of the problem. I don't really have a reason to make the whole roof. educational purposes, I don't have the other end of that the building done. So how am I supposed to do the whole roof? I'll fill in the whole thing to here. Not that it serves any purpose other than educational purposes for you two. I don't see how this is actually going to be of any educational purpose. Because there's nothing special about it. Come on. You are having fun. Torturing the poor streamer. So dramatic. It sounds like you two with the whole roof. Do something like that, and then like this. Some of us use flat roofs only because they don't know how to do this, so it really is beneficial. Just build pyramids to avoid roofing at all. And some of us just dig giant holes in the in buildings and have tunnels everywhere, so we don't have to build exteriors ever. And decide that, hey, I should make a Minecraft channel on YouTube to make myself a better builder. Like seeing how you go about it. Like, nice to learn a new way. I did. I don't see how this is any help, but okay. Um, did you always know how to do this, or did you just? I just watched other people, and I looked at what other people had built, and just kind of was like, okay, so that's how this person did this idea, and even just like a lot of the regular Minecraft vanilla village textures were. Where is one? There's one around here somewhere. We can go and visit, and you can just look at it. Yeah, if we go over there, a lot of it is just super basic. What else am I gonna do? I could work on like the front part of this and figure out how much space is actually going to be needed to build this thing in my solo world. I don't know if the purple and the red are like a good color combination. So what I'm doing is pointful. How is it? I'm confused how it's pointful, but I don't think these are like there's anything special about the way I do a roof in Minecraft. It's just a I don't think I watched any tutorials on how to do a roof. It's just kind of watched other people playing Minecraft and either saw them building their roof or just saw the finished product and was like, "Hey, that's a cool looking roof." And paused the video to look and see what they did. You're watching to learn, but you're not. Are you learning anything? Ugh. My dog wants outside, but like about the only thing was like, hey, look, it's identical to what I just did, only it's all one color. Welcome to how I learned things. It's all one color. That's the only difference. This one's even got like little dormer stuff going on here for a window. I need to take my dog outside, so I will zoom back this way. And y'all can like stand here for a moment. Here, let me do this. And then do this. And I'm gonna go take my dog outside for a moment. Okay. There's there's the roof. I don't know if this is a good color combination. It doesn't work quite. The stairs to the even the stripped stem is very drastically different in color, at least in the shade. It's just a basic roof overhang. There's nothing really special to it except it's kind of flatter at the bottom and then goes up. There's nothing special. Put my cam back on. Okay. And something like not 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 3. You're welcome. Then but yeah, that's there is nothing special about how I do a roof. It's just a roof. That's just that's all that there is. Three, 2, 3. Yeah. That looks so awkward because it's not centered with any of these windows. But eh. But yeah, that's that for a roof. Now this would be way too big to try to put in the on the top, but it gives. I need something down below, so that works fine. The thought process here, just it needs a floor, so I just kind of, instead of just putting planks, I throw in some strip log. There's no rhyme or reason. There is no vision. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23. I guess. Like it looks, oh, it still needs a lot of work, but just coming up with ideas for detailing and such now. this, and then do this, and then do this. It should. I'm still gonna have to do some work. It's 31 long now, and I still need to have like the actual entrance. So some of this will get reused. So because now it's only 23 by 31, and then 15 tall, 16 tall. Yeah, 15 tall. That's kind of the hope, that it has like its own little story. Yeah, I'll just make like a something else to the other side, like in the more industrial district area, that's less ornate, I guess. Just trying to picture in where it's gonna be and where the entrance will end up needing to be. So I think this might end up being where that staircase is. What type of builds? Mostly just medieval stuff. I was big into the castle and pirates as a kid for Lego, so that's kind of my go-to stuff. I own like a bunch of the Lord of the Rings Lego just because I wanted the castle stuff. Building too small? Start with the interior. And you'll very quickly discover that you need a lot more space. Just try with the interior and building around the interior. Just start with wherever you're, like, whatever it is you want in there. Like if you want a table and chairs, then figure it out. Like with this, I didn't need to build this tall. I would have been fine building it at this height. Yeah, but it could have just, like, if I stand over here, had it only been that tall, it would have been fine. The best piece of advice is don't get hung up on the details until it's time to detail. Like, I could have just as easily made it only to this tall and it would have been perfectly fine. If you find that your ceilings are always low, just build them higher. It's a silly little block game. You can, if you don't like how low your ceiling is, just make your ceiling higher. I'm a taller person in real life, so I like the idea of big, large, open rooms, auditoriums and halls and stuff like that. Like, I hate going into, I've been into a bunch of different halls, and I always hate going into the halls that are really kind of cramped because they have very, very terrible acoustics. So having like large rooms have better acoustics. Could take this one out. Just do this instead. And for me, that's just a personal IRL preference. I like rooms that are larger. I like rooms that are open. I like large open spaces when it comes to things. I like the idea of it being a grand entrance. I have no idea how I'm going to do a doorway here. That that could work. I do need a door there because in the solo world, this is roughly where the door is going to be when you come in off the ship. Little patio before the tavern. There's also rooms, so I need like a check-in area for someone to be like, I need a room upstairs that they pay for the room. I guess you could just pay to the tavern keeper and then go upstairs. I can't even see my vision right now, so that's all good. Well, every hotel I've ever been to has had some kind of a check-in. So, I guess that's my one advantage is I can see the bigger picture. Yeah, stairs would probably be about here, so this would be just removed because it'd just be stairs going up. Actually, I could probably change this up completely and make it just a... Oh, but that beam comes across. Yeah, I never think you're going where you are, but it always ends up looks so good. It's it's a thought process, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of what I've gone for here because I don't know exactly where this staircase is going to be. Like, yeah, I might adjust it so it's kind of centered in this as well. I don't know. Make it 4 wide. something like that, and then the stairs go up. What's up, John? Welcome in. Welcome in. How was game night? Yeah, that would just be stairway there, and I could just fill it in with... That's good. We just didn't really decide. We figured out where this is going to go in my solo world, so it doesn't need an exterior anymore or a roof. So that's good. I guess good is depending on who you ask. Now let's clear all of that out, and I need... If I do something like... Can I not? Oh, there we go. No, I think we're just going to do this, do this, do this, and we'll go with the same idea we kind of have for... Ad break? Oh no. Can I get this to... Thank you. I'm trying. Eh. Let me in. Not what I wanted. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted these. There we go. Now, can I hang a sign off of here? Of course I can't. If I break that one, yeah, they all fall. Dang it. I guess it would help if I wasn't hitting caps lock. to get something like that, and then like this. Ugh. Dang it, that's way too high. It needs to be like down here. Wrong button. I think it's mostly finished. I'll need to check how wide this is, but... Nine there. So how wide did I end up actually making this thing? Need a functional block. I need this. Because that counts for the wall that I can't place blocks into and put a torch on. This is like my cheating way for counting when I'm tired of counting. Because if you break the block that is holding the torch, you can just count how many torches you picked up. So it's 23 wide by 37 deep by 15 tall. Because I use a lot of these builds to build into a solo, like a survival world afterwards, so I kind of need to know how big things are, so. This, and then I need... Never seen the torch idea before. I mean, it's a very simple torch idea. It's not like it's... earth shattering or anything. Nah, I'm not a fan. I'll need to play around with this, with banners of some sort. I figured it would have been easy because torches and lanterns, if you break the block holding them, they tend to drop that. They're how they work in survival as well, so. Mm. Part of me likes the idea of this going up. But then I'd have to change this to that, and I don't feel like doing that. What I might do though is so many trapdoors. Okay. I think I'm going to call it a stream here for tonight. I'm tired. And I've got a bunch of work I'm going to have to do in the solo world now. So, yeehaw. Okay. Who can we raid out to for the night? Cherry's playing Lies of Perry. Oh, Lies of P. Um, Dan Jones is playing Neverwinter Nights. I have that up for PS2. Uh, Another great DJ original. Sure. Brixie's playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Kaiju Kitten's playing Bring Out the Dead, Into the Dead. I don't know what she's playing. I've seen that game. I can't tell what it is. Brandy's playing South of Midnight. That's supposed to be a creepy game. So she got a game from Keymailer. So um, maybe we'll raid to Brandy. There's like no one really streaming tonight. That is weird. Let's do this. Raid to Brandy. Um, yeah, we'll raid out to Brandy. This looks like an interesting game, kind of horror, kind of Souls-likey, from what I can tell. So we'll raid to Brandy, and I hope you all had a great night. And I will see you Sunday morning, and we will be building Lego. I will see everybody then.